Hey guys, Magenta is back here today again with another Future Card Buddyfight video. This time I will teach you guys, not teach as in just give some general tips on how to build budget. So budget is a problem for many. Not everyone wants to spend like hundreds of dollars on a single deck. So this video will hopefully help you build a decent deck with like minimal spending. Yeah, so let's go on with it. First you will need a trial deck and another trial deck. So I have one trial deck which I've opened and one which is not, so I'll just get it open real quick. So the point of this is to make a deck which is from two trial decks. Trial decks gives really good cards. Even the best players needs to get cards from a trial deck because some cards are really good, even if they are trial deck exclusive cards. Okay, so got the trial deck. Now let me just find the slit to open it. Okay, so we have a fresh trial deck and an open trial deck. So first we look through the trial deck and we see all the better cards, like this size 3 monster. It's a better card. So you see, so just look at this. Any card with a skill or any card that is shiny is actually the better card. Of course, spells and items we don't have much choice. So yeah. So I'll just take out some good cards. So of course, Cosmos Strata Galaxias is good. Basically, Soul Guard, Sticky Monsters, Demon Blaze Maxwell, Soul Guard as well. Okay, this card is probably not worth it. However, if you have the space, you can use him. So Shadow Scare is a really good card because he has 6k power. Astrojet is basically 5k power. Shadow Scare is better. So we put all the cards we want there, and all the cards we keep it first. We just leave it first. We put it down here. So Cavalier, the Dragon Arms, it has a skill. Of course, we use cards with skill. Vogel, it's a skill. It's a cross nice card as well. It's Dragon Arms. This card, the Crater Basin, it's a wall. Not very useful, especially when we play with open center. So Divisigator, it's a Dragon Arms as well. Of course we keep it. So the spells, there's like just these many spells. So we'll just keep all of it. So of course we use the second trial deck and just loosen up all the cards. Oh my god. So two Cosmos Strata, Demon Blaze Maxwell. Okay, we'll just move it to the side. Okay. Stardust, we do not want. Shadow Scare, we do want. Astrojet, we do not. Vogel, Cavalier, nope. Divisigator, and of course we just keep one set of the spells. And of course, all spells have mostly 4 cards except for Shining Rain. So this card nullifies a spell when your opponent. You may only cast this card when your opponent casts a spell during his or her turn. Pay 1 gauge and pay 1 life, nullify the spell cast by your opponent. So it's a spell cast card. There's only 3 in that pile, so we take 1 out. And Proto Barrier, there's only 2 that comes with a trial deck, so we take 2 of them out. And of course the Impact card, which has 2 copies. Okay, so yeah, basically that's what you do. You take out all the good cards from both trial decks, and you hopefully combine the trial decks. So we'll just go with it. 2 Divisigator, Vogel, Cavalier. Let me just sort through this real quick. Vogel, Cavalier, Shadow Scare. Okay. So after sorting through all of these, you'll be left with like this pile, which is the actually good cards. So we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12, 16, 20, 24. So basically you get 24 of these relatively good cards from the trial decks. And of course spells, Star Blast, Planet Memory, Speculite Ring, Shining Rain, 4 copies, 2 Proto Barriers, another 2 Proto Barriers, and of course the weapons, you can keep them if you want. So there are 8 weapons. So of course we'll just run all 8, and the impact cards. So the impact is clearly not the strongest impact in the world. I mean, Radiant Punisher is much stronger. Okay, so we'll just count, because we only want 52 cards in our deck, because otherwise the more cards you add is actually the lower chances of you getting the card you actually want. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 30, and 34. So 34 plus 24 is 58. So of course we have to remove some. So I think the weapons are overkill too much, so we take away 4. We need to take away 4 more cards, which is 2 Planet Memories, which we do not need, and 2 Star Blast. No, actually 2 Photon Age Universe. So these are the cards we do not need, so we'll put it in the pile over there again. So of course this will be the bare minimum of a deck that you can build out of 2 trial decks. However, we are not done here. So of course for budget deck, even no matter how budget you go, you will still buy packs. So of course I bought packs and I got a bunch of these. So I'm just doing this video to show you guys how to get a decent budget deck. I usually spend quite a lot on packs as well. So yeah, so I bought some packs. So of course the common and rares from the set, they're pretty good. So we have 4 of this Barakel Barret. So the destroys defense 3k or less monster on your opponent's field. So this is a really good card. Earth Barrier, only 1 copy. So Photon Crown, Geo Corona, so increasing your gauge. So this guy is a Soul Guard monster. So basically it's the Drum Bunker Dragon of the Star Dragon world. So 6/3/6, and he has Soul Guard. Soul Guard's really important in and then we have a bunch of vanilla cards which we probably do not need. So move cards are iffy, we'll just put them on the back here. Highly iffy. Vanillas, nope. Dragon Arms, yep, this is a really good Dragon Arm. Nope, don't need size 0s. And of course weapons, we run the best weapon ever, Star Saber Asteroid. Alternatively, you can use Photon Saber Filament, but I doubt that we will need heavy gauge for this deck. So Star Saber Asteroid, so 4 copies. We'll replace our healing weapon, Star Saber Reflection. Take out 4 and we replace it with Star Saber Asteroid. So of course all these Dragon Arms are really good. I mean, this gives Penetrate, this gives Move, this gives Defense. I mean, we could swap out Shadow Scare for Winchker, but nah, I think I'll stick with. So I think the spells are a little bit overkill. We'll take out 2 Star Blast and we'll replace it with 2 Winchker. So of course these weapons and these spells are really good. Okay, so Winchker goes into the deck. I just realized we do not have a buddy monster. Okay, we can make arrangements. So back to the impacts. Probably do not want the impacts. Okay. How many spells do we have? 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 spells is pretty good. So, I just realized this problem about Star Dragon World is basically they have too many good cards. Literally, it's a new world, however they have a bunch of new good cards. Like this size 3. I mean, I won't exactly play it. It's a 3 gauge, so I'm gonna take it out. Okay, maybe I'll run it in a size 3 based Star Dragon World deck. So we took out 4 copies. We'll replace it with this Drum Bunker Dragon guy. Obviously he's not drum, but we'll just use him. And we'll use 2 Winchker. Basically Winchker is really good because its skill allows the new dragon that's he cross-knifed with to destroy an item. So items are really good. So you do not wish that your opponent has the items. So of course you would be glad if you could destroy his weapons. So these impacts are crazy. Basically they're freaking useless. So if you ever get Radiant Punisher, of course you replace it, but unfortunately my luck is bad. So yeah, I mean Radiant Punisher, it requires your opponent to have an empty center as well. But most of the time when you're dealing damage to your opponent, he would have an empty center anyway. I think we'll skip out on the impacts. They're really not that good. So Star Blast, destroy an item or spell. We do not need this anymore because we have Winchker to destroy items. And we have Shining Rain to nullify spells. That's pretty good. So of course when we take out 2, we replace it with 2 Barricade Barret. It's pretty good. I think this deck is pretty decent. Still having dilemmas. Maybe should I keep Shadow Scare? Okay, let me just attempt to clear up the clutter. Okay, so we're gonna count. So Winchker will be our buddy because I just happen to have a 5th copy of him. Just put him over there with the flag, Star Dragon World flag. Okay, so 2, 6, 10, 14, 18, 22, 26. 26 monsters, that's pretty decent. 2, 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 spells, 26 monsters, that's 42. Am I wrong? Maybe we'll count one last time later. 46. And basically we have room for 4 more cards, so we'll use 2 of these destruction spells, and we'll actually use something. Yeah, we'll use 2 of these Galaxias. So I feel this is really the maximum you can go. I mean, of course you can replace like some cards with Earth Barriers and stuff like that, and of course get Radiant Punisher. But I feel like this is a pretty good budget deck for players of all skill levels. I'm sorry. Yep. So we'll go through the deck profile of this. So 2 copies of Galaxias. Autofocus, please. Please focus. Okay, so Galaxias 3 gauge and penetrate, and it gets a soul. So basically its soul guard is pretty darn useless because we are not running any size 0 dragon arms, so the only way to fill its soul it's by its own skill. It's pretty bad. Okay, so we have our size 2s here, 6 copies. So 6 copies, 4 Demon Blaze, Maxwell. So destroy a size 2 or less monster, pay 2 gauge. Pretty decent. It has Soul Guard, so you can add your Dragon Arms inside. pay 2 gauge and put the top card of your deck into his soul guard as well. Pretty good stat line, 636. Okay, for size 1 we only play one type of vanilla monster here, Rainbow Vision Shadow Scare. Basically 6k power, breaks a lot of things. Okay, unfortunately for Shadow Scare it's the 1k defense that's his weakness. However, we don't actually care because after he destroys his thing, he pretty much has done his work. So he can die, I mean, it doesn't matter. So for Divisigator increases the Neo Dragon's defense. I feel like this is one of the more iffy cards. I mean, increasing defense is not that important, and his stat line is really bad because he has higher defense. I mean, it fits the theme of him. He increases defense, so of course his defense is high. That's why when the Neo Dragon cross Nizers with him, they get buffed. So 4 copies of Vogel. Move is really good because you're playing with an open center with a weapon. So of course move is good. Okay, so 4 copies Cavalier. So Cavalier gives Penetrate. Penetrate is obviously good to clear out the center and deal damage still. And of course 4 copies of Winchester. Winchester, I have no idea. So basically, destroy an item when your Neo Dragon deals damage. So that's it for all the monsters. So 4 copies Proto Barrier, 4 copies of Shining Rain. Shining Rain is a really strong card because you nullify a spell when your opponent casts it during his or her turn. So you can nullify set spells, you can nullify monster buffing spells like Dragonic Assault, which gives the monster critical. So overall, Shining Rain is a really good card. Or you can nullify spells that destroys your monster or returns your monster somewhere. So 4 Speculite Ring increases a Neo Dragon's 3k, increases a Neo Dragon stats by 3k each and counter attack. So it's really good because we have Vogel, which gives move to a Neo Dragon. So your opponent has to fight the Neo Dragon if it's in your center, unless it's a Death Ruler deck. So 2 Planet Memories, it's your Dragonic Grimoire to replenish your hand after using it all. So 4 of these Barakel Barret, so it's to destroy your opponent's monster. Especially good against Damios because Damios has 3k defense. I mean, Purgatory Knight is still a thing because their combo is just literally OP. Now 4 copies of Star Saber Asteroid. So equip cost of 1 gauge and pay 1 life. That's pretty good. So if you're a non-budget player and you're still watching this for some reason, I mean, yeah, I'll tell you what cards to replace. Like Planet Memory, you can replace it with Dragonarm Factory. Speculite Ring, you can replace it with Sudden Wormhole, because basically what you're doing is protecting the monster. However, if your monster dies, you can use Sudden Wormhole to recall him. That's pretty good. Shining Rain, probably replace with Earth Barrier if you want more defensive capabilities. Okay, so for the monsters, of course, all these monsters are not the best monsters. I mean, all the Dragon Arms are pretty much set because there's just this much Dragon Arms. I mean, maybe you can cut down Shadow Scare. So, okay, Galaxias, you can replace it with the other size 3 from the booster set. I'll try and find it. I believe I have 1 copy somewhere. So what's its name? Cosmic Storm Grisen ZK. So pay 3 gauge as well, and of course you get to choose the soul you put in. So you obviously choose the Dragon Arms, and he has double attack and soul guard. So double attack is really good. It's better than Penetrate because you get to clear it and attack again, or you can choose to attack the left and right and stuff like that. So of course, Demon Blaze Maxwell or Giant Star Lightning. So both of these, you can replace Maxwell with Jackknife, Star Guardian Jackknife. Yeah, Jackknife's a really good card. essentially you get to fill a soul, and he's only 1 gauge, and you get to choose the soul you put. So it's much better than Giant Star Lightning. And however, it's a triple rare, so I will be building a Star Guardian Jackknife deck soon. By soon I mean like it's gonna take a while. So currently I only have like 2 Star Guardian Jackknives. So if any of you wants to help me build this deck and complete it, you can mail it to me at my address, which is down below somewhere in the description. So for the size, alternatively for the size 3, you can run Martial Fortress. Martial Fortress is a really good wall, 10k defense in your center, and triple attack. You can get rid of a lot of shit, but pay 5 gauge. 5 gauge is the thing you should worry about, and basically 1 Dragonic Destroy can just kill this guy off, or Dragonic Gatebreaker, whatever. Basically, it's not the best card ever, but it's still pretty strong. Okay, so I think more or less it comes to the end of my video on my Star Dragon World budget build. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below to show me some support. So if you're new to my channel, subscribe if you'd like to see more Buddyfight videos and stuff like that. So of course, stay tuned to my channel. More decks will be coming up. Star Guardian Jackknife deck. I mean, I'll be building it. I don't know how long it will take. Maybe 1 week. We'll just see how my luck goes in finding all those jackknives. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye!